Today, I'm going to be watching not only The House, but I'm going to be watching the new House Guests. I'm going to be reacting, and I love talking about Big
Hello,
Brother,
everyone,
so
and
I'll
welcome.
talk a lot.
I'm Julie Chen. BB is a time trip. What am I talking about?
Right now, my favorite part about this house, I've seen the house reveal already, so this is not the first time I've seen this. I love that right there. So if you look behind her where the window is, that is awesome. I honestly think this is one of the best living rooms we had in a long time. Big Brother 27 was just amazing. It had the best house, but I think this living room might be one of the best we've ever had.
I'm talking about the theme here for season 28. We're in the Big Brother living room. We're celebrating time and time travel. Now, in this area, it's all the past. Maybe you picture yourself in the crown jewels. They're right up there. Don't tell the King of England. And right next door, my homeland. Yes, I'm Chinese. Also American, born here. What is this clue? I'm not sure. And if I did know, I wouldn't tell you. Born here. What is this? My homeland. Yes, I'm Chinese. Also American, born here.
She added that because it's the 250th anniversary of America.
What is this clue? I'm not sure.
Okay, here we go.
If you watch Big Brother.
Okay, let's start off with old Big Brother. So, from the beginning of time, Big Brother was a lot different. In Big Brother, it used to be for nominations that you would pull keys until there was two people left with no keys. So the HOH would start with pulling probably their best friend in the house or whoever they were in a relationship with, it doesn't matter, or an alliance. A public alliance. You never pull your first alliance, your secret alliance first, because then everyone knows that you're probably working with that person. So you pull, let's say, your friend in the house. Everyone knows you like this person. You pull that name. Let's say it's Drew, and then Drew would pull the next person and would go forth in this circle box until there's two people with no keys, and those two people were nominated. They did that all the way up until. I actually think the last time they did that was season 16 was when they do where you turn the key and it shows your face on the memory wall, and they've done that I think since season 16 all the way now. Why I like the old one is it brings suspense. In the new one, you pull the keys and it shows both the names, or sometimes now it's three. But what it used to be was one by one, and it would build up. So if you thought you were going on the block, you'd have to wait and hold your breath, and your heart would be beating until they pulled your key. So why am I excited now? Now I'll tell you, because that Lazy Susan means one thing, and she's going to hint towards it. I've actually seen this clip on TikTok. That Lazy Susan, if you know what a Lazy Susan is, the whole thing spins. So that little circle on the clock, if you see right there, is going to spin. And what it does is there's going to be circle box, and usually in modern day Big Brother, the HOH just pulls both the keys. But in old Big Brother, you'd pass around the box while each person who got the key gives it to the next person that they pulled. So what that Lazy Susan's for is definitely the old nomination keys that they'll put on the Lazy Susan, and you'll spin the Lazy Susan to the person that their key gets pulled. She's going to say it here, but it's definitely hinting towards it. It's also time travel, meaning we're going to get a lot of old Big Brother stuff. Meaning the old HOH or the key nomination box, which I think is awesome. We will also probably get Slop. I like Slop a lot, but what they used to have was PB&J, and they also actually used to have food challenges, and they don't do that anymore. Why? I don't know. Because Big Brother has lost its touch a little bit. I love Big Brother, but it's not the same as it used to be. They start to get more gimmicky and cheesy instead of focusing on what's actually important. And so I'm guessing since it's time travel and they'll do a lot of things with old seasons, I'm guessing throughout the season we will have a lot of returning players for competitions. Not in the actual game, but just hosting competitions. I also think that we will go back to food challenges. So in older seasons they had food challenges, and you'd compete for what food you had, and I think that's honestly just the best.
Brother, this is the dining room table, but you probably even know that if you don't watch the show. What you don't know is that this Lazy Susan, it is not lazy at all. And that's all I can reveal about this.
Not lazy at all. Well, Julie Chen, you can just say that we're going to have the old nomination key box, because I'm excited, though. That's nice, and I think that's a nice touch. I think all Big Brother fans, this house is, I really like that table. This house is pretty cool, though. It's not Big Brother 27 at all. Big Brother 27 was just by far one of the best. I think Big Brother 27 was the best Big Brother house we've ever had. So this isn't bad. And we kind of, again, what I said, we went through this era of through 21 through 25, which is crap. Like 24, house sucked. 25, that house it was so much. It was too much. But this house is good.
The house is filled with different ways to travel in time,
Okay.
a moped, and a Pogo's
skip through
Hour
it a little bit.
jacuzzi
I like
time
that.
machine.
That's where people
but
talk
because
a
we
lot.
say expect the
I like
unexpected,
that. It's not bad.
I can't show it to you. But what I
Whoa.
can, and this bedroom is so, I can't show it to you.
She can't show it to us. You know
But
what
what I-
that means. I'm just kidding. I don't think that means anything. But
Can show you is this.
I'm excited to see the HOH room on this season.
This is what I like to call the library. If I were the owner of this Big Brother house and I was a time traveler, I would want to travel to, let me look at the board up here. Ancient Egypt, sounds a little hot. Medieval times,
Well, I'm guessing we're going to get challenges for each one of these time periods. Yeah, that's cool. I don't really focus on the themes of the challenges. I mean, maybe some people do. The ones I care about, if I had, like, I'm talking a lot about old Big Brother now because once we get to the cast, I think I'll be focused more on cast and old cast, talking about it. So I want to focus more on the Big Brother game now. What challenges I want to see on Big Brother 28? Well, if we're going to go back in time, we want to see OTEV. OTEV is veto spelled backwards. It's a veto competition where you put 6 people on these kind of pillars or logs and you tell them to go get something. But and they have to go down this little water slide and they have to climb up it with a rope. And the whole backyard is just filled of like gross goo and mud, and it's always a fun competition. I think it started in season 11. I know there's OTEV in season 8, but it was a little crappy. But I think the slippery slide started in season 11, and I can't remember fully exactly who won that. But season 11 was a season that Jordan and Jeff were on, the original amazing couple, and I think Jeff won it. If I had to say, I think Jeff won OTEV, but OTEV started in season 11, and it's an iconic competition. I think they do it every year now. That one I care about, the theme of it. You know, it's always something fun. It's sometimes a pig, sometimes a shark. It's usually an animal. I think for season 11 it was a monkey, because they had bananas. I remember that. So it asks you a question, and you got to go get them, the items on the ground. And then another competition I want to see is, I think everyone wants to go see this competition. Take a guess. Probably the greatest Big Brother competition ever, Hide and Go Veto. Hide and Go Veto is where you're given a little square, and it has a little veto on it, and it's your thing, has your name in it. It's like a little envelope, and you have to go hide it in the house. And everyone goes hides theirs, 6 people, it's a veto. And then one by one, you go in the house and you just thrash everything. And you want to be the last person to find your little envelope. So you want to hide. You can hide it anywhere. I remember Brett in season 20. I think he said, defense is the best offense, because he hid his under a mattress, which you think that's kind of a crappy spot to hide it. But then he just started to, every time he went out, I think you get about a minute or 5 minutes, I don't know, to go in the house and find him. But every time he put his envelope on the bottom of a mattress, and then every single time it was his turn, he would just stack and piles and so much stuff on his envelope that no one could get to it. It just took too much time for them to get to it. So OTEV is OTEV, Hide and Go Veto, and then there's been some old ones like Pressure Cooker, the one that Kaser, spoiler, I mean it's all spoiler alerts, but season 6 Kaser, he was in the second. He was 2 people left in the pressure cooker. It's where you hold on, and he let go because he thought he'd be safe, and he got evicted. Kaser did, sadly.
Definitely not. I don't want to be tortured. Big hairs and odds. It looks like it's from.
Okay.
Am I allowed to say that? Am I allowed to say the word or no? Probably not. These sleeping pods are meant
Blue Alien movie.
to time travel house guests into the future. How far into the future? Expect the unexpected. I don't know. It really is the bathroom.
Okay, the
4
bathroom. Here we
sinks
go.
So that mistakes in the game can get flushed down, just like dreams when people get evicted.
Oh, that's the wall. It's just a TV.
Can get flushed down, just like dreams when people get evicted.
No, they're gonna have once Big Brother starts. So they got a TV right there where they're gonna have all the faces. Once the game starts, they're gonna have a wall there. I promise you.
Let's meet the house guests of season 28.
All right. I have seen a little bit of this pre-warning, so I do know who's coming a little bit. And then we're going to talk about some people who will be on the show that they're not showing. Actually, I do know everybody at this point. I just don't know what their interviews are. I've just seen their faces in like small clips. Ashley, who are we starting with? Ashley, the winner of Big Brother 20. No, not the Big Brother winner of 27.
Hey, I'm Ash.
I promise you, though, she's not the winner of Big Brother 27, but she definitely will play more of a more interesting game than Ashley did. You know, Ashley won Big Brother 27. I can't tell you one memorable thing about her. Maybe she won the final HOH. That's it. Ashley was not memorable. I don't think Ashley will ever be brought back in the Big Brother house. So this Ashley is definitely better than the other one.
I'm 24 years old. I'm a bartender, and I'm from Alton, Illinois. If I had to describe myself in 3 words,
She's from Illinois.
I would be outgoing,
I don't know why I said that like I'm from Illinois. I'm not, but I wish. Illinois is nice.
bubbly, and
I've heard. Never been.
oversharer. Oh my gosh, to be on Big Brother, I'm like actually jumping up and down, and I was so very excited and like a little nervy. There's
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
some like competitive players, but I might be one of them.
What are we doing? They seem like influencers. They all do. And that's the problem. I've been a diehard Big Brother fan. Can we stop getting influencers? I want to speak for the full Big Brother fan base. No more influencers. I'm going to show you this cast. I don't know how many of them are influencers. I heard something like half of them are verified on Instagram. We want to see real people. And I make this point, I'm going to make this point later because I have to have something more to talk about because I think this is an important issue. But no more influencers. We want to see real people. I'll go on. I'll let her.
Watched Big Brother for oh so very many years now. Like whenever I was a little girly girl, me and my fam would make special dinners to.
She's trying to play a character too hard. She's going to, in about 2 weeks in the Big Brother house, she's going to get a flash of realism and realize that she can't play a character 24 hours. And then we're going to see Ashley's true colors.
View it.
So none of this black and white polka dot shit you got on your shirt. We're going to see your real colors. If you're a bitch or you're not. And, well, maybe not. I don't even know if Ashley will survive 2 weeks in the house. I wouldn't be surprised if Ashley... I don't think Ashley's a first boot, and she doesn't seem like it. She seems like a second or third week boot. I wouldn't be surprised if she goes second or third. I'd vote her out second or third. But not first. First is for whoever pisses everyone off. She doesn't seem that annoying. She seems like a second or third week person. You know, a boot.
Like, totally do anything that I need to do to get the $2 in my bank account.
$2?
To be at least like 100, 200, maybe 700,000.
She looks like a stripper. If...
My strategy for the game will, in fact, heavily rely on my social ability. I'm a chitter chatter. I'll make BFFs with people in the house, make them like me, and hopefully win some comps. I also want to have like one of the strongest alliances that are just like powering through everything. That's kind of my goal. What I'm gonna bring to Big Brother game is truly just the energy. I'm there to have fun. Also, I would love to do backstabbing. Like, 'cause in my everyday life, I have great morals. I'm not fibbing. I'm not.
Why did she get a tattoo right between her 2 breasts? That's my question. Who told you that was a good idea?
Like, I would love to backstab, but while having such a blast of a time.
What did I think of Ashley? On a player stance, I don't know her that well, so I'm going to rate everybody that I see 1 out of 10, and I'm going to give them my overall view. Ashley is probably a 7 out of 10. She has the sexual part of it, where she's not ugly. I don't think she's extremely attractive. She can flirt with people to get her way, maybe, and she seems she seems real. I like that. She doesn't seem fake. 7 out of 10 at best. Barrett, I've seen this guy. Pre-warning. I've seen this guy. I don't like him.
My name is Barrett.
Oh, hell no. So, Barrett, you look like my summer camp leader. Oh, my gosh.
I'm 27 years old.
They put Barrett in the house for people like me, so I have someone to root against. Like, starting week 1. Episode 1, I have someone I want voted out. But Barrett's somebody who will make it to Final 7. I already know. Barrett was going to make it to the Final 7. He's going to get voted out. He's going to not be that memorable, but he's going to make it far. and we have to listen to freaking Barrett. Who names your kid Barrett? You name your kid Barrett, you're setting your kid up for disaster.
Austin, Texas, and
Holy hell.
I'm a Jumbotron engineer.
Oh my god. A Jumbotron engineer. Okay, so I'm seeing like red flags. I'm actually seeing more than just red flags right now. I'm seeing like an LGBTQ flag, a trans flag. You're telling me that this flag right here means anything? Couldn't tell you. Yeah, couldn't tell you, because it probably just means some dumb shit. But except for the flags behind him, I'm seeing red flags everywhere. You're a Jumbotron engineer. You dress like my camp leader from middle school summer camp, and I'm glad you're on the show because I'm rooting for your demise.
Walk out $750,000 richer.
The only way Barrett can change my mind on liking him is if he just really went in there and just started shitting on everybody, and I would like that. If everyone he just started arguments, that'd be fun.
I am like chronically online with this show. I've watched the live feed since I was 8 years old. I watched Keisha's birthday play out literally in my living room on Big Brother After Dark. So I'm like way unhealthily into this show. To be a part of it is like
He's a super fan. I respect that. That's actually, you gotta see Keisha's birthday on live feeds. Keisha's birthday is one of the biggest fights in Big Brother history. Season 10. Actually, I'm not going to spoil who wins. If there's people who don't know what Big Brother is, Season 10, if you're going to watch a season, watch Season 10. There's no twists. It's just original house guests. The greatest Big Brother player of all time is on Season 10. And by the first, 2 episodes, you might have an idea of who the greatest Big Brother player is in Season 10. You might be never watched Big Brother, watch this video, and say, I'm going to watch Season 10 of Big Brother. If you're going to watch Big Brother, first season, watch Season 10. It's the greatest season ever. About 2 episodes in, you're going to probably be thinking, all right, this guy named Nick, he was telling me that the greatest Big Brother player of all time is on the season. I think I know who it is. I think I know which guy. By the way, it's a guy. I think I know which guy is the greatest Big Brother player of the season, of Big Brother ever. You're wrong. 2 episodes in, you're wrong. And about 4 episodes in, you'll realize you were completely wrong. And if you're a Big Brother fan like me, you understand what I'm talking about. But the greatest Big Brother player of all time and the best fights are on Season 10. If you want to watch the season, watch Season 10. If you understand Big Brother 10 and if you love Big Brother 10 like me, you'll understand what I just said. 2 episodes in, first 2 episodes, you'll think, all right, I know who the best player of all time is. 4 episodes in, you will have no clue.
Best friend to showmance the entire house if I entirely could. I want everyone to see me.
Okay, showmance with guys or girls? Because you kind of look gay.
As not only a number, but
also,
their friend.
Your intro was you behind a bunch of trans and gay flags. So when you say showmance, do you mean bromance or girlmance?
And someone that they so I could definitely see a showmance playing out for sure. My biggest strength is my ability to make friends, my ability to talk to people, my ability to don't with the point where they don't realize walking from room to room.
Oh my gosh, are you shitting me?
And I'm a snake. The frayed tongue is gonna fall out. I'm gonna be slithering around, and hopefully it'll be way too late.
If I ever applied for this show, this is who I'm getting outcasted for. If I ever don't get on, this is who's beating me.
To even do anything about it.
All right. My review on Barrett. 2 things. Barrett, your parents named you Barrett, so that we're gonna minus 1 point off of that. Second thing, Barrett, I don't know. I'm gonna rate Barrett a 4 out of 10. Do I think he'll go far? Most definitely. I think he will. Do I think he'll win? Probably not. Kind of reminds me of my brother Jake. So that's not a good thing. I love my brother Jake. He actually doesn't act like him at all. So that's not a nice thing. But Barrett, I'd say you're, 4 out of 10? Yeah, best of luck. I think you can go far. I don't think you can win.
I'm Chuck.
Watch me say this and he goes on to win. But there's going to be multiple people I say aren't going to win and they might win.
I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'm 27 years old and I am a supply
I love Dallas, Texas.
chain analyst. 3 words that would describe me is I'm super fun, I'm super easygoing, and I'm also super bubbly. Being on Big Brother feels insane right now because 1, it does not feel real. There's one end where there's...
Being on Big Brother right now does not feel real because, dude, you gotta cut this freaking... I think right now he's just camera shy, so he's talking with his hands a lot. Chuck, we're gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. You're a black cowboy from Dallas. That's pretty dope. so we're gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, but you gotta stop talking like this.
Many friends. I'm a first generation immigrant, and I'm also from Texas, so I have that to play for me as well. So my strategy going to the house is going to be play a
I like this. Oh, whoa. He's pretty jacked.
master
I like this guy. I think this guy's pretty cool. Could he be a first boot? I don't know. We'll see.
game. I can talk to anyone, and within like the first 5 minutes, they kind of feel like, "Do I know you?" And I'm like, "You do," but they actually don't know
I see.
me.
So he's saying he can talk to anyone, where it makes him seem like he's known him for a long time. That's a good trait. That's a good trait to have.
I'm gonna bring to the show that you guys have never seen before is I'm going to try and go into the house and win the women over first. Their alliances, they never really
Dude, you won me over right now, so I think you're gonna be fine.
break them. Sometimes with the guy, 70% of people over, I am ultimately.
Is he a stripper? Time out.
I should be able to win 70% of people over.
Is he a stripper? Mavericks? I think he's a stripper.
I am.
A black Dallas Cowboy stripper. Alright, so you got my vote, dude. Alright. Chuck. Chuck. I give you a 9 out of 10. I think you're pretty cool dude. Will you be able to manipulate the house? I actually like his strategy. The haircutting thing's pretty smart. Chuck's, at first he was a little awkward. He kept talking like this. But I like Chuck. I think Chuck's a high score right now. I think 9 out of 10 might be a little too high. I'll do 8.5 because that's too high. 8.5 for what I know. By the way, once the oh hell no. Once the dude. All right. Looks like a Minecraft YouTuber. He's like the hair like a Minecraft YouTuber. Once the video is done, I'm gonna tell you who I think the America's favorite house guest will be, and the American Big Brother winner will be. That's my predictions, my guess. And by the way, yeah, each week I will have 3 videos a week on each episode. So if you like my videos, you subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And if you love my content, I keep it real. So, yeah.
I'm Drew Campbell. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Temecula, California, and I'm a surgical dental assistant. In 3 words, I would describe myself.
He is a surgical dentist. So, I want to eventually be a dentist. So that's cool. But, yeah. You also look like you're younger than me. So.
As outgoing, fun, and unpredictable. Dude, it's so fun.
What did I just look at?
Myself as outgoing, fun, and
you're a grown-ass man, and that's what you're doing? Alright. I think we've got our first boot. I wouldn't, like, this is somebody who I'm like, alright, he's fun, he gets voted out first.
an awesome hair routine. I don't think you guys are ready for this. I'm gonna classify a new style. So we're gonna call it the Druth, and everyone's gonna be rocking it after the show, so just get
Alright. Every time this guy says something, I have to go back. Because I have to... Or he does something, I have to reassure myself what I just saw.
classify a new style. So we're gonna call it the Druth, and everyone's gonna
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna get the Druth haircut, and I'm gonna call it the Druth.
be rocking it after the show, so just get ready for it. It's gonna be the new TikTok haircut. Biggest
Yeah, you look like a TikToker, so...
misconception behind this hair. Am I open to a showmance? I mean, my mom's gonna be watching this, but I feel like my mom would be happy if I came home with the girl, even if I didn't come home with the win. Am I gonna say no? No, I'm gonna say maybe. Maybe there's somebody in there waiting for me.
Have we just lost the plot of the game? The plot of the game should be you have a killer instinct to go out there and dominate everyone socially and physically and win the show. Half of these segments are talking about showmances. Well, I'm gonna flirt most of the... I think not a single person in this so far has talked to... I mean, everything is showmance. I'm gonna be the showmance. My mom would be mad, but... You know, she wouldn't be mad if I got a girl instead of a win. Your priority is to win. If you don't go in the house to win, what are you doing? These people are dumb. I like that. Now I'm starting to think I should have rated Ashley a little higher. All right. Drew, I'm going to rate you a 6 out of 10. I'm gonna rate you higher than Barrett. No, 5.5. Higher than Barrett, but probably gonna be one of the lowest. You seem like a first boot. You probably will be. I actually think it would be crazy if you won. That you're the one if Barrett wins, I'm like, all right. If you win this show, I don't think you will. So if you win the show, I will be starstruck, and I will give you a formal apology. Not that you're gonna need it. You won Big Brother. Your apology is $750,000 that apparently you don't care about because you're more focused on a showmance than the money. So. Yeah, go home to your family and explain to them that you lost a show to somebody that you found love with over a span of a month and a half or 2 months instead of focusing on the prize of $750,000. Explain that to your family when you get home. You freaking tweedle dumbass.
My name is Haley. I'm 29. I'm from Wildwood, Missouri, and I run a telemedicine clinic for hormone replacement therapy and peptides.
Oh, how old did she say she was?
My name is Haley. I'm 29. I'm from Wildwood, Missouri, and I run
29. She doesn't look 29. She looks like she's 40 something.
a telemedicine
She looks younger than my mom, but barely.
clinic for hormone.
Maybe it's the red hair. Maybe girls should stay away from red hair.
I do a lot of listening. I make friends with a fly on the wall as it is, so I think it'd be a good strategy to come in, kind of listen.
Everyone's strategy is how social they are. I bet you they're not that social in real life.
To be everyone's friend, but
Everybody thinks that. There's a time period. I'm not a whore. There was a time period where I hung out with like a girl and then another girl and then another girl in just a friendly, fun way. And I always brought up Big Brother. I liked when I hang out to girls, bring up Big Brother and plant that in their mind and seed that. Why? Because I can. And second of all, I always ask them the question, are you a good manipulator? Are you a good liar? I believe so that I am good at convincing people, which would be good for manipulating people. I also believe that I'm really bad liar. I have telltales when I'm lying, and when I'm lying, it's easy to call it out. I smile, or I just am really bad at lying. But I ask these girls, I explain Big Brother, and I say, are you good at manipulating? Are you a good liar? And most of the time, 9 times out of 10, every girl has said to me, oh, I'm a good manipulator. Really? You're a good manipulator. Okay. No, you're not. You think you are. You're not. Are you a good liar? Maybe. I mean, I know girls are better at lying than men are. I mean, it's anecdotal, but it seems like it. I think I've watched Big Brother enough to realize girls are better liars than men, but men dominate more in Big Brother. Might due to the fact physical competitions. But girls like to turn on each other. I've noticed in Big Brother the girls turn on each other a lot more than the guys turn on each other. But back to what I was saying, every girl I ask, 9 times out of 10, they'd say, I'm a good manipulator. Oh, yeah. Really? You're not. I know you're not. I'm sorry. I don't have a way to prove it. You're not. That girl can't convince Fly to fly. So these girls who say, oh, I can manipulate. 9 times out of 10, most people think that they know that they can manipulate and people love them. People probably don't love them. People don't love me. People at my school, they don't love me. And then some people like me, some people hate me. I'm more of like a love me, hate me. But that's fine, and at least I admit to it. I'm not a pansy. I don't start telling everyone that everyone loves me. Half the people don't even like me. Half the people I know don't like me. But then half the people I know like me. So I don't go around prancing, singing Kumbaya, and holding hands and saying that everybody likes me, because not everybody does. So every person on this thing, their strategy is, I'm just really good socially. I'm just going to manipulate people and find alternatives. Okay, yeah, well, let's see how that works out for you. Newsflash, it's not going to.
Am I open to showmances? Somebody needs something to look at, so yeah, we'll just see how it goes. My biggest strength is probably my heart. I think that I will always stand true to good alliances.
You're 29 and you're not married. Something's wrong.
That are showing me who they are.
The world is not the problem. You are the problem.
And then what they bring to the table.
I don't know. 6.5. 6. I think she'll be evicted eventually. I don't think she'll win it. I always try to put in perspective, what would it look like if she won? Like, I see her in the final 2. Maybe. Like a 4% chance. So 6 out of 10 is fair. She's not giving me enough to work with, so she's probably giving me the least to work with out of anybody so far. Okay, wait a minute. I think I know who this is. I do know who this is. I think I do know.
I'm Jason.
Jason! Alright. So, when I first saw this, I didn't see this video, but I saw each person in a little, like, 5-second clip of each person. He's a drag queen, a.k.a. he's the one gay person in the house. Well, him and Barrett. I don't know if Barrett's gay, but he seems it. I saw this, and I was like, holy hell. I really thought we have a drag queen in the show. Are you shitting me right now? This is what this show's come to. But then I called up my brother Ben, who loves drag race. I don't even know. And my brother Ben, who loves Drag Race. And by the way, I don't love Drag Race. I don't watch that shit. But apparently, Ben said that this guy on Drag Race is a chaos creator. And he was just chaos. And apparently Ben said that this guy loves to create chaos, which I think is amazing. I think this guy is probably the most popular person going in this house because of Drag Race. I honestly, at first, I did not like him. I was like, holy hell. But I will not like him if he goes in the house looking like a drag queen. Or he brings that into the house. That's kind of stupid. It's really stupid. But I saw him at first, and I thought, hell no. I rewatched a little bit of his clips. I saw a clip of, it was like a BB Hot Takes. I liked him a little bit more. And then I saw some pictures, and he looks like, and Ben said that. So I cannot be biased. I must, when I'm talking about Big Brother, have an open mind. And as somebody who has a brother who likes the drag queen races, RuPaul's Drag Race, I had an open mind, and I said, all right, he's the one gay guy, and he likes drag. He's a gay guy. He likes drag. That's going to happen. I had an open mind, and now I like Jason the most. Now, this is the first time I've seen this full clip, but I think Jason will be the most destructive. I think he'll be very entertaining, and he will bring the most drama in the house, I think. Jason probably will win it. I say right now I'm rooting for Jason.
Dupuy. I'm 35 years old. I live in Los Angeles, California, and I'm a professional drag queen. It feels crazy to be on Big Brother. I'm low-key a super fan. I watch live feeds when I'm bored. I need something to watch. I've been watching since season 16, so I've been around. Wouldn't it be iconic if a gay first-generation Latino drag queen won Big Brother right now in 2026? Let's go. I've played the game before, and listen, I played the game in a way where it did not work in my favor, so this time I'm really trying to come in and win this thing. To whip her out if I need to, okay? I brought her with me. She's in my suitcase, so don't you worry.
Oh, please no. Oh my god. She is in his suitcase. I'm open-minded, I'm not that open-minded.
I really want to get in with the straight boys. I want them to work me out and make me their little like muscle god. I want to have like a body this summer because of them and let it think it's their fault. Win competitions and be like, oh my god, you guys have been training me so good. You see what's happening? So I definitely feel like I want to
This guy's funny.
work that angle. And then of course I got the girls because I'm a drag queen. They're gonna love me. But who knows? I'm gonna say that I'm a professional drag queen and I need to read the room to see if anyone clocks my tea. And if they clock me, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I was on Drag Race. But I didn't win. I was like so bad at it. I suck at Drag Race. Not? Let's get crazy, baby. That's when Selena will come out. Let's go. You wanna fight? You wanna yell? I can get loud, okay? The perfect blindside's gonna get them and they're gonna be so gagged. But baby, at that point, sorry. Too late, bye-bye. Until we get to jury, then I gotta be a little more strategic about how I blindside them, but until then, get them out of my house.
All right. Rating Selena / what's his name? Let's see if I can remember this without going back. We gotta go back. I don't remember his name. Jason. All right. Rating Jason / Selena. I rate him a 10 out of 10. I did not like him at first because I heard he was a drag queen, and my brother watches that, and I think it's just really ridiculous. I had an open mind, and I said I'm going to try him out. I just watched this, and honestly, I think he's going to be problematic. I think he's going to be chaotic, and that's what I want to see in Big Brother. I also think I see a little bit of main character vibes, and not that he's trying to push it, but just naturally. He seems like he knows when he's going to create real problems in the house, and he seems like he's going to be a hero in the house, but a villain for the viewers. I think he might be the most interesting player, and he might be my most favorite player in the Big Brother house, and he might be America's favorite house guest. So we got our first 10 out of 10 in the house, and I think he's he's one of two gay men. Barrett might be gay. I don't know. Who knows with Barrett? Barrett's got to go. But I think Jason is a 10 out of 10, and on to the next. Yeah. Camu.
My name is Camu Kirk. I'm 32 years old.
Camu Kirk. Okay. Reminds me of Charlie Kirk.
I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and I am an MMA coach.
Did they know what they were doing? They definitely did when they put the drag queen and then right after the MMA coach. They knew what they were doing. But I like it.
If I were to describe
It's problematic.
myself in 3 words, I think I'd go with ambitious, driven, and laid back. I first started watching Big Brother when I was around 16 years old. The first season that I watched was season 14. I was introduced to the show really with Dan Giesling when he did Dan's funeral. And ever since then, I was obsessed with the show. Too big of a physical threat. I know
He looks like Conor McGregor.
my cauliflower ears and my crooked nose are a dead giveaway that I am a fighter and I have seen competition, but I want to show that I'm not a huge physical threat and I want to get along with people and be easygoing in the house. I think the biggest
He looks like Paul from Big Brother. Funny fact, when I watched Vince's pre-jury video, I don't know how long it was, but I said to my brother, I said, Vince reminds me of a crappy version of Paul. The way his mannerism, the way he talked, it seemed like, by the way, Paul is from season 18 and 19 of Big Brother. Paul is one of, if not the greatest Big Brother player of all time, but he has not won. No Big Brother player has ever won twice. Dan Giesling, the guy he's talking about, was the closest. He got first place on his season 10. Spoilers. We'll redo that. Paul is one of the greatest Big Brother players of all time, if not the best, but behind players like Dan Giesling and Will. The only thing Paul doesn't have is a win. But Paul was so good at manipulating. Paul, if I could interview anybody in the world, and I really believe this, if you had LeBron, Leonardo DiCaprio, Paul, anyone you could think of, Tom Brady, I would interview Paul from Big Brother at anybody in the world, and I've told this to my friends, and they say, you wouldn't want to have dinner with LeBron? No. What would I talk about with LeBron? Nothing. What I would talk about with Paul, if I had dinner with Paul, because Paul was so fascinating. The thing with Paul is they put him on season 18, and he manipulated a lot of people in different ways. And he got to the end, and he lost by 1 vote to Nicole. Then he got back and brought back. It was brought back a season later, season 19, and it was so fascinating because he picked pairs of 2. And he picked pairs of 2 and all offered a final 3 deal, and he did that with everybody in the house. Actually, one of my favorite players of all time named Cody was on season 19. And him and his girl Jessica were the only people who clocked Paul for it and said, hey, we know what you're doing, you're manipulating the house. But the whole house turned on them because Paul manipulated them into turning on Cody and Jessica. Anyways, Paul manipulated the whole house, got to the final 2, and lost to Josh by 1 vote. And I think he should have beat Josh. I know he should have beat Josh. He played a better game than Josh. But Josh was chaotic. And at the time, I hated Paul, so I was glad he lost. But looking back, if I could interview anyone in the world, it'd be Paul. Because the way Paul was able to manipulate everyone in the house, it was scary. It was real, and it was the true. I solely believe you can manipulate anybody because of Paul. Paul was so good at it, and Paul is one of the most, Paul is the most interesting Big Brother player of all time. If I could interview anyone in the world, it'd be probably Paul. I said Vince reminds me of a crappy version of Paul, and that's what Vince was. Vince was the runner-up in season 27. He was just a crappy version of Paul. He didn't know what he was doing. He didn't even remember half the alliances. He wasn't as sharp as Paul. Paul was very sharp. Vince wasn't. And that's why Vince got second place, and Vince lost on a vote for like 1-6. Paul lost twice because of one vote. Paul could have been a 1-time or 2-time winner. Vince wasn't even close. Vince got in the final 2 and got blown out. His one pity vote was from a girl who gave him a pity vote. So this guy doesn't remind me of Paul or Vince, but he looks like Paul. So that's already something.
Difficult conversations that need to be had, I'm open to having them. I don't shy away from confrontation, but it's not going to be something that I'm seeking out. I don't want to be making a lot of enemies in the house because the same people that I get rid of are going to be the same.
He kind of has a Conor McGregor slang to him, which is funny because he looks like Conor McGregor. He kind of has a little Conor McGregor in him, kind of like that. It's like a stingy.
Same people that I'm gonna have to rely on to give me their vote at the end. So I want to be cool with people. I want to handle everything with class. I'm gonna try to be friends with everybody the best I can. Will I be a hero or a villain in the house? I guess you'll have to just watch and find out.
Paul, I don't remember your name. Camus, Paul 2.0. I don't know. Conor McGregor. I'll rate you a 9 out of 10. I think you and Jason were back to back. When Jason, I think Jason's a 10 out of 10. I think you're a 9 out of 10. I think you're really interesting, and you say you handle things with class. It doesn't hurt that you also look like Paul a little bit for Big Brother. Just a little bit. It's the beard, honestly. If you didn't have the beard, you wouldn't look like Paul. You look like Conor McGregor, though. But a 9 out of 10. I think you're interesting. I think you know what you're doing. And you say you handle things with class. We'll see. I don't like people who handle things with class because it's not entertaining. I want to see drama. I want to see somebody who doesn't handle things with class. That's when it's interesting.
My name is Latrice Barrett, otherwise known as Lala.
I know. Oh.
I am 57 years old, soon to be 58. I'm from
Every time I pause it, I keep hearing more and more. Then I'm like, okay, I gotta unpause it.
Maplewood, New Jersey, and I work in retail sales. Describe myself in 3 words. It would be absolutely fantabalistic, fantastic. It feels.
She looks like the lady from The Little Mermaid, the one with the not the cartoon one, the black one, the black girl one. The live action. She looks like her. Okay.
So amazing.
What I think of her, I don't know. Let's let her finish.
Amazing to be on Big Brother. I'm still pinching myself. I cannot freaking believe it. I have been watching Big Brother since the 2nd season. I used to watch the overnights, the live feeds. I mean, I was in it.
This seems like a waste of a spot. I'll tell you why. She said she was 57 for turn 58. She doesn't seem like she brings much to the game. She's not going to win any physical comps. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. And she doesn't seem like she has so much sass to her. So season 10, there's a lady, I forgot her name, but she's from Louisiana, and she brought so much sass. This girl does not remind me of that lady. What was her name? I don't know. But Latrice does not seem like she brings a lot of sass to the house or conflict. I think Latrice is one of those players who kind of just goes with the flow. Maybe she's lasts a little longer than most people, but it doesn't seem like Latrice will add a lot to the house. I don't like that. I think it could have been... I mean, why not pick like an old grumpy vet? Get an old grumpy vet and throw him in the house. And in about 2 days, he'll just start going batshit crazy. That's what I want to see. Or get some... I mean, get some crazy ass old lady. I have neighbors. One of my neighbors is a crazy ass old lady. You put her in the house. This lady doesn't seem like she brings much to the table, but again, like everything, we will see. It is a prediction.
And now I'm in it myself. What? I'm going to be the oldest winner in Big Brother history. 58 years old, walking out that door with the confetti, because I'm going to make it happen, baby. I'm a social game player, and I also get down physically. So, watch out. Cool as my uncle. I handle conflict very well, as a matter of fact. I don't use my voice.
I don't have a lot of commentary on her. I just don't. I don't see much of a gameplay with her.
Often,
sadly.
What I do is I actually...
Okay, what just happened there? I don't really see a lot of gameplay with her, and I'm not saying that because she's older, because it sucks when you just push older people aside in the Big Brother house. But it doesn't seem like she's gonna bring chaos. It doesn't seem like she's gonna bring intensity, and it doesn't seem like she's gonna bring any type of strategy or gameplay. Again, I could be wrong. She could be the most strategic player we've ever seen. I highly doubt it. So, I wish you the best, Latrice. I hope I'm wrong, because you seem like a fun person, but I don't think you bring much to the table.
Talk softer, because when you speak softer, that means people have to listen to you.
I'll say it 4 out of 10. I think you're on the same level as maybe Drew. Drew might. I don't know. I actually have a better chance of you winning than Drew. and that'd be funny if you two make it to the final two. That would be just hysterical. I just don't see you winning. I'm sorry. Latrice seemed like a nice person, but...
My name is Lyric Medeiros. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii, and I'm an attorney.
Honolulu,
I would describe myself as...
Well, you know, she's Hawaiian because she says, Hawaii. I don't know how she says so.
25 years old. I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii, and...
Hawaii. That's how they say it.
I'm an attorney. I would describe...
She's Hawaiian. I dated a Hawaiian a long time ago. And I find Hawaiians on the more attractive side, I'd say. So we'll see. Is she very attractive? She looks like a cute girl, but we will see. Your true beauty comes out with your personality, and if she's a big bitch, then she probably won't be as pretty come a month or two later.
As outgoing, positive. I like to think that I'm funny.
All right, Lyric. Your name is Lyric. That's almost worse than Bratton or Barrett. That's almost worse than Barrett. I think it might be. You're gonna get a a gracious 8 out of 10. You're thinking that's high for somebody. I didn't have a lot of commentary on you. Same with Latrice. But I think you could go far and maybe pull out the win. So I'm solely basing this off of if I think you can win or not. 8 out of 10. I think that's generous. I'm being nice, not Latrice. I'm being nice. What's her name? Something stupid. Justic. It's like Trisopolis. I don't know. Some shit. Your name is trash.
My name is Mallory.
Might be worse than Barrett.
I'm 24. I'm from Township, Washington, New Jersey, and I'm an aerospace engineer.
She looks like that girl from season 18, and she looks like that girl from season 20. I don't remember their names. I think their name was like Brittany and something else. If you've seen the seasons, maybe you know what I'm talking about. She looks like Kelly. She seems like Kelly.
I am
She seems like Kelly. Oh my gosh.
so excited to be on Big Brother. This has been a dream for pretty much my whole life. I can't even believe it's happening. It doesn't even feel real. I think when people first meet me, they assume that I'm a little bit ditzy and a little bit of an airhead, but that is a big misconception. I'm going to bring a type...
I would vote you off so quick. What's your name? Magley? Fugly? I don't know. I'd vote you off so quick. You pissed me off. I don't like you. Bye.
I think my greatest weakness is I can sometimes maybe have a little bit of a temper, especially if I feel like someone is...
Oh, she's got a temper. Okay. This changes the whole perspective. I thought she was just this really nice nerd. She's apparently feisty. She's got a temper. If you admit to having a temper, do you really have a temper? If she really has a temper, I like her.
Is messing
Because
around with my
it brings drama to the house.
friends or something, and I could see that getting me into a little bit of unnecessary trouble.
All right. I forgot your name. I think it's No, it's not Maggie. We'll call you Magley. Magley, I'm gonna rate you a 6.5 out of 10. I think you're on the better side of things. You said you have a temper, which is interesting. Brings drama. I think you're one of the players that might be a late bloomer. We'll see what you bring to the house. Melody, we've already seen 2 things from you. Now let's meet your personality.
My name is Melody. I am 24 years old. I am from
I wonder how Melody got on the show.
Colorado originally, but I now live in Phoenix, and I am a game show host. I would
A game show host.
describe myself as ambitious, bold, and funny. My mom will tell you that I've been watching Big Brother since I was in her womb, and then I came out the womb and I started watching it. So I've been watching it for a very long time. I am going to be the next winner of Big Brother because it's something that I'm hungry for.
Yeah, you're not gonna be the next winner of Big Brother.
When I'm just some dumb, typical blonde sorority girl, some of those things are true. But I am very intelligent, I'm very quick-witted, and I know how to
she
get
wasn't
what I...
a sorority, so she is the dumb blonde girl.
I'm not gonna create a fake identity. I'm not gonna tell anybody that I'm a game show host. I'm just gonna stick to waitress.
What does
which
that
is-
mean, a game show host? Like she has her own show? Or she does it on like a cruise? Or you pay for it? I don't know. Probably not her own show.
Also.
All right, Melody. I rate you a. She also might be a late bloomer. I'm gonna rate her at 7.7. So just completely average because I'm unsure. I don't know how you're a game show host. I don't really know how that works. She could be a Leia. I think her name was Leia from season 26. 27, we had Catherine. She could be just like those two. She could just be the dumb blonde of the season. I hope not, because dumb blondes don't really bring much to the game. Rome.
I'm Rome. I'm 28. I'm from Traverse City, Michigan.
Okay, we've got our one frat douche guy.
And I'm professional pickleball coach. I would describe myself as bashful, extroverted, and extremely excitable. To be on Big Brother.
I hate people who laugh like that. They go, it just pisses me off. I already don't like him.
I am open to a showmance. I've been single for a long time now, and it's hard finding love in the real world. So why not do it in the house?
I agree. It is hard finding love in the real world. Rome, you're okay, dude. You got Catherine 2.0. She's ready.
Actually, have a fake identity.
Rome, she's a game show host.
Already, my real name's not actually Rome. It's Jack. My best friends have been calling me have a fake identity already. My real name's not actually Rome. It's Jack. Your
name's Jack, dude. All right, minus 1 point. No, maybe minus 2 points. Your name's Jack. So, actually, I have a cousin named Jack, so it's not that bad. But minus 1 point. Since I have a cousin named Jack, we'll minus 1 point. If I didn't have a cousin named Jack, it'd be minus 2 points. Rome is a lot better. Good thing you're going by Rome.
I am Taylor.
All right, Pedro Pascal, Rome, or Jack. You have 3 names, and you have 8 points. I think you're an 8 out of 10 player. You could win, could not. I could see you winning the game. Apparently, everyone in this house is so social. They're just incredible. Everyone is just awesome. It's like season 16, I think, really ruined Big Brother because after Derek won, everyone just tried to be Derek, and this is what it seems like. We got Taylor.
Brown. I'm 27 years old. I'm from Deerfield Beach, Florida, and I am a school counselor.
She's giving me a good vibe. A school counselor. Uh-oh. So she knows what it's like to listen to little kids bitch all day. Take that back. She knows what it's like to listen to kids whine all day. I'm liking the look of her. I think she's going to bring drama.
I had to describe myself in 3 words. It will be all in one. It feels amazing to be on Big Brother. I am a big fan of Big Brother. I've been watching it since I was
She seems fun. I think I'd aligned with her. I like that she's a school. I think school counselor from Florida is probably what is ranking her higher in my book.
Little girl. I'm also able to be very competitive. My strategy going to Big Brother is called the Big B Blowout. I have this weird game
All right, let's hear her strategy. She's going to tell me her strategy. I'm going to rate her strategy.
plan that makes sense only in my head. Basically, having a 3-part team. There's a team captain for the floaters. There's a team captain for the 2 tethered teams. And then we're gonna all work together with our teams to maneuver the house, the votes, and the competitions. I think
that is not a bad idea. All right, I see her vision. I see what she's saying. She's saying, it's like it's like you got your tree. You take care of this side of the house, I'll take care of this side of the house, other person will take care of their side of the house. That is not a bad strategy at all. I like this girl a lot.
God said he'll prepare a table in front of your enemies.
All right. I give you a 9 out of 10. 9.5. I actually like her vibe. I think she's a school elementary counselor, which is very interesting. And she seems like a fun player. I'm going to do a 9 out of 10. I think this is our final person. I think it is. Final person of Big Brother 28. No, it is not. There will be 3 other more players. I know them. Why do I know them? Because I know everything. And we will talk about them right after Yash. I think I've seen the most on Yash, and I like Yash a lot.
My name's Yash Patel. I'm 24 years old,
Yash.
from New Jersey, and I'm a finance analyst. If I had to describe myself in 3 words, I'd say I'm funny, I'm smart.
Is he Indian or is he Muslim?
And I'm fresh. I'm more of a casual viewer when it comes to Big Brother, but recently I've been a Big Brother merchant. But if there's a conflict going on amongst other...
He slightly looks like Josh from Big Brother 19. Okay, if I take my thing...
people, I'm in there...
If I take...
making I would handle conflict off. But if there's a conflict going on amongst
If I take... What's this? That looks a little like Josh, does it not? It looks like Josh from season 19. Maybe we got our next winner.
New era. Give me the new era, yo. Extra competitions, more ways to save yourself, more ways to compete. Give me something real to compete with. Athleticism, mental. Don't put me in a booth and give everyone fair chances. It's a game. We're here to win. That is without a question. I will cross the person I'm loyal to in the game to win the game. I will crush my enemies any which way. You name it. Socially, competitively, mentally, physically. Any way they need to be crushed, I could do that. When it comes to my strategy,
If everyone's trying to manipulate everyone in the house, what if you didn't try to manipulate everyone in the house? Would you be the real manipulator?
would tell you, except I'm not gonna. That's top secret. Expect the unexpected.
Yash, I'm gonna rate you a 10 out of 10. You and Jason, Yash, I like your vibe. I think you're energetic, and I think Yash could win it. I could see Yash winning Big Brother 28. 14 players so far. Is that the Big Brother cast? Is that it? Think again. There is 3 players who I think have been confirmed. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And by the way, I don't believe it fully. I'm like 95% sure. You put a gun in my head, I'm gonna say these 3 players. I am not guaranteed that a player is a player until I see them in that Big Brother house. So no guarantees. But there are 3 players who will be in the Big Brother house, I am pretty sure. And these are who they are. We have one returning Big Brother player. Who is it? Angela from Big Brother 26. Angela was the older lady in the house. She created a lot of drama. She's awesome. People who don't like her. A lot of people say they don't like Angela, actually. They think she's really annoying to those people out there. I hope that you find the most boring season, which is season 21, season 22, season 25, season 9. I hope you find the most boring season possible and you watch it with joy because you don't like real Big Brother. Angela's fun because she causes drama and chaos. And if you don't like that, why are you watching Big Brother? Angela is exciting. She's fun. She's going to be on Big Brother 28. I am so certain of it because they've leaked it. So these are the 3 players. She's one of them. She will cause drama. And will she win? We don't know. But I'm excited to see Angela, the second player who will be playing Big Brother 28. You're thinking, okay, we got Angela. Who's the other Big Brother player? You're wrong. It's not a Big Brother player. It is a Survivor player. Dee, who won Survivor 45, was on season 50 and made it. I think she was the first person in jury in season 50 Survivor. I like Dee a lot. She's a very beautiful Latina lady, and she's incredible with making drama with people. She made drama with all sorts of people on season 50, a little bit in 45, and she is the winner 45. So if she does go on and win Big Brother 28, she will be the first player to ever win Survivor and Big Brother. She will win 2 out of the 3 big 3. The big 3 are Big Brother, Survivor, and The Amazing Race, although I don't really watch The Amazing Race. But I love Big Brother. So Dee will be exciting, and I'm excited for her. And the final player who will be in Big Brother 28, I think I am the most excited about this. Angela's exciting. Dee is fun to watch. But who will be in Big Brother 28? This person is from Survivor. This person loves chaos. This person loves working under pressure. This person is Rick Devens from Survivor. Rick Devens is one of the greatest Survivor players because of how interesting he is. He's never won the show, but he was so interesting. So from his first season on Survivor, he was voted out. And at that point, there was a twist, or where he would go to this island and he would wait, and someone would return in the game. So he got voted out early. He was kind of this sleeper. No one liked. They voted him out, and he came back in the game. And his mindset coming back in the game was, "Hey, look, I got voted out the first time. I was kind of a pussy." He's like, "I have nothing to lose. I saw the end of the tunnel. I got voted out. I have nothing to lose. I'm going to come into this game and create chaos, and that's exactly what he did. He found idol after idol. They couldn't vote him out. Right when they thought they could, somebody named Ron and Julie, I think it was Julie, gave him a fake idol. At tribal meeting, this guy, Rick Devens, plays the fake idol. They all have a smirk on their face. He says, I want to play this idol. Jeff says this is not a real idol. And Rick Devens creates this iconic scene where he says, is this what you wanted to do? You wanted to embarrass me? You want to make me look like an idiot in front of my kids? And then he pulls out a real idol, and he says, well, screw you, basically. Hands Jeff the real idol. It was Rick Devens, does not count. Rick Devens does not count. Rick Devens does not count. And they voted out Ron. And then season 50 of Survivor, well, by the way, in his season, he got 4th place. Season 50 of Survivor, he was a big threat for a long time. They were all going to vote him out. And then there was a Mr. Beast twist. Mr. Beast twist was pretty simple. One of you can flip a coin. You call it, you flip it. If it lands on what you called, not only are you safe from this tribal meeting, but you give an extra idol, and you increase the pot to 2 million. Well, everyone was going to unanimously vote out Rick Devens, and so Rick Devens decided that he was going to flip the coin. He flipped the coin. He won it. Not only was he safe, he got an idol, and he turned the pot in from 1 million to 2 million. Rick Devens is such an exciting player. He brings so much of the game. This honestly made my day. When I saw Big Brother 28, I was like, really? Not great. And then I rewatched it and I thought, all right, this is pretty good. I had to keep an open mind. But Rick Devens will make this season the season. He's an incredible player. If you're watching one player, you cannot like Angela. You cannot like Dee. You can hate the cast. But Rick Devens, I'm telling you right now, with the chaos of the UFC fighter, with the chaos of Jason or Selena, Diddy's, I don't know her name. But Jason and the chaos of Yoma, or the UFC fighter, the chaos of Dee, the chaos of Angela, and the chaos of Rick Devens. That's 5 people in the house that will just create chaos. This season is going to be awesome. It's going to be the best. This season, I think this cast is one of the greatest casts we might ever have, for the fact that, honestly, Rick Devens, Dee, and Angela bring it up. Without Rick Devens, Dee, and Angela, I think the cast right now is an 8 out of 10. I think it's on the better side of things. It's better than we've seen it for a long time. 27 was a really good cast. 27 was like a 9 out of 10 cast, maybe higher. It was so fun to watch. They were so dumb too. They were just so stupid. This might be an 8 out of 10 with them. I think this is a 9.5, could be a 10 out of 10, but we won't know until the season starts. And when the season starts, we'll know if this is the greatest cast ever or the worst cast ever, greatest season ever or the worst season ever. My name is Nick. I will be making 3 episodes a week when Big Brother starts, or 3 YouTube videos a week, and I will be reviewing each episode. I keep it real. If you don't like what I say or you think it's controversial, too bad, too sad. I keep it real. I'm a kid who loves Big Brother. I've been watching Big Brother my whole life, and in a way I'm a super fan, so I say how it is. And I think if I ever played Big Brother, I'd do a good job. Would I win? Probably not. But it's a little bit of luck. I think if I played Big Brother, I'd give it all I got, and I think that there's manipulation in different ways. You don't have to manipulate someone by telling them that you're a final 2 with everybody in the house. That's one way of manipulating people. But I think there's manipulation in a lot of different ways. And just making someone feel comfortable is manipulation itself. Making someone feel safe or happy is manipulation in itself. If I ever won a Big Brother, I think I'd do a great job. And I don't know if I'd win, but I'd make the show a lot more interesting. And I'd be able to make a moment. Anyways, this is the video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and like. I had a blast reviewing this. I loved watching this all. This is awesome. I think going into the season, I got 3 people on my watch list. I got Jason, who I think is exciting. I think actually 4. Jason, Selena Diddy's. I think the UFC fighter, Yomo, I think his name is. Yash, and Rick Devens. Those are the 4 I'm going to be looking out for. I think America's favorite house guest will be Jason. He's already got people behind him. Maybe it could be someone else. I think the winner of this season will be either Yash or Yuma, the UFC fighter. That's my predictions right now. The first episode. Once the first episode, I watch the first episode, I'll make a clear decision on who I think will be America's favorite house guest and who will win. So this is just kind of like I'm having fun with it, but when the first episode starts, that's my who's going to win and who's going to be America's favorite house guest. Again, if you liked, please subscribe. And like Julie Chen said in the first season of Big Brother, they lived, you watched. Good night.